Welcome back. The Police High Command has ordered the immediate arrest of the policemen involved in the shooting of a man in Ocho Rios this afternoon. A statement issued by the High Command says Commissioner Owen Ellington has instructed that stop orders be placed on the policemen involved at all ports of entry. Commissioner Ellington further applauded the bravery of the citizens who brought this incident to notice. He also encourages others who witness any such crime, any such act of police misconduct to do likewise. He said this provides the best opportunity for the police to rid the force of those members who would want to act outside of the law. The police commissioner also said the entire JCF family deeply regrets this incident and apologized to the family of the persons involved and all decent citizens of Jamaica. According to Commissioner Ellington, he will take every action necessary to prevent any future occurrence. And what you are about to see is disturbing video captured by amateur cameras and passed on to TVJ News. It shows a policeman shooting a man while he lay on the ground. The man eventually died. Please be advised that this material is not suitable for children.
Pineapple District, Old Boxfield, Ocho Rios. It's early Thursday afternoon. By all accounts, the man on the ground is Lloyd Chinsing Wilson. The man beating Wilson, a policeman. Some of the man's neighbors look on. We do not know for sure what happened before all this, but from police accounts, the man being beat is a murder suspect. Chinsing's common-law wife, Levita Wilson, had been killed that very day, stabbed to death, the police say, and he was accused of the crime. That is perhaps why some of these neighbors looking on are cheering on this assault. But Chinsing will not have his day in court. Observe carefully the plainclothes cop in the burgundy shirt, weapon drawn.
Light him up.
We do not know for sure what happened next. The video account ends. But we can tell you that Chinsing, the murder suspect, is dead tonight. Today, in another routine release from the Constabulary Communication Network and unaware of our video, the police tell us that Lloyd Chinsing Wilson attacked the police after killing his common-law wife and was fatally shot. Detailing the incident, CCN says, Wilson was at home when Lloyd went there. He attacked and stabbed her several times with a knife. Lloyd also attacked residents who came to her aid. The police were alerted, and during the process of trying to apprehend him, they too were injured by stones and bottles which Lloyd hurled at them. 4 lawmen were injured. The CCN went on. Lloyd continued to unleash his fury. He stabbed at one of the lawmen and was shot. The Police High Command could not access our video and so was unable to comment before news time. However, the communications director of the police force, Carl Angel, said a response will follow the airing of this story.
The St. James Police made an arms find this afternoon at the Montego Bay Freeport Wharf. High-powered weapons are among the find. 2 persons, a man and a woman, were also taken into custody and are being interrogated.
You're the experts. Does it? Yes, sir. About 11 o'clock this morning, an individual went to the Port Handlers Limited Freeport St. James to clear a barrel. During a routine check of the barrel by the custom officers, a quantity of firearm and ammunition were found. 2 AK-47 rifles were found in a bag labeled dog food, while 5 handguns, 3 of them 9mm pistols and the other 40 caliber pistols were found in the crevices of a microwave oven.
After the discovery, the police say they conducted simultaneous operations in another part of St. James and another parish. They say the operations were connected to the find at the Montego Bay Wharf. Matthews Lane area don Donald Zeke Phipps lost his appeal this morning in the appeals court. Phipps, who is now serving a life sentence behind bars following his 2006 conviction for the murder of Rodney Farquharson and Dayton Williams. Both men were beaten, tortured and shot in Matthews Lane and their bodies burnt in an open lot in downtown Kingston. His lawyers have been trying to get his conviction overturned. The team had argued that his trial was a violation of the constitutional rights and amounted to an abuse of the processes of the court. According to his team, the cell site analysis obtained by government prosecutors from one of the country's mobile phone providers was illegally obtained under the Interception of Communications Act. That cell site data was used by the prosecutors to show that jury Zeke's location at the time he killed two men in downtown Kingston in 2005. The act, which was passed by Parliament in 2002, gives the police the authority to bug the phones of persons on the investigation. The Tax Administration Department has indicated that politicians are among several tax dodgers being targeted as it seeks to collect over $300 billion in taxes for the government this year. The Director General of Tax Administration says no one is being spared from the net if they are in breach of tax laws. She was speaking at the RJR's Group Weekly Forum today. Dashan Hendricks reports.
In a clear signal that no one is immune from the long reach of the tax department, the Director General of Tax Administration in Jamaica has indicated that she is going after politicians.
I cannot speak. The tax law is a criminal offense for us to divulge taxpayer information. What I can say in general terms, that are several politicians now on our radar.
While Mrs. Latibodiere did not call names, she admitted after our questioning that the list of politicians includes a high-profile minister. In that particular case for which we obtained information separately, the minister filed a nil return for his private company. But after being assessed by tax administration, the company was found to owe hundreds of millions in undeclared outstanding taxes and is now settling the liability. There are allegations that politics was involved in the settlement of the matter. We asked Mrs. Latibodiere to verify that allegation.
I know there's a process, and as I said before, several politicians are being assessed, audited, and there is due process. I am not aware of politics taken, because I as a matter of fact, it's only if the case is brought to my attention that I deal with it. It is dealt with at the other level of the department.
But how many politicians are being audited now? Mrs. Latibodiere was coy in providing an answer.
You see, in the tax department, these politicians are not really picked up as politicians. They are picked up as business persons. So if you're a doctor, you come into the doctors, the radars dealing with the doctors. Take, for example, the case that just came to the fore. I only knew about it when it was on the news. I didn't know anything about it before, because as far as it is concerned in the tax department, he's picked up on the radar under the doctors, he was assessed, he didn't comply, and that is why it went that further.
At present, Jamaican law prevents the tax department from publishing names of tax dodgers, but Mrs. Latibodiere said the department is recommending a change in the law to name and shame them. Dashan Hendricks, TVJ News.